Not getting rid of we waste. We just support all our we days. Who does man of the party? Tell them it's 4-7 trade. Shout it, let them know where we represent 4-7 trade.
Welcome, and this is the MTV 2022 Cook and Win competition. You know, this competition is supposed to be independence, but independence already passed, so we kind of leave out the independence, but we still didn't leave out the independent element. It's a little bit late, you know, COVID-19 stressed the thing out a little bit, but nonetheless, we're here, and we're going to be having fun. A little scale down to what you accustomed to last year, but you know the reasons why. In case you don't know, I'll share it with you all a little later. But nonetheless, before we take it forward, we want to say a very special thank you to our sponsors before we introduce our finalists for you. Today we want to say a special thanks to our title sponsor, Maggi, distributed by Bryden and Miners. We also want to say a very special thank you for always supporting us, the Tower Estate in St. Paul's, the Flavors of Grenada. We also want to say a special thanks to Juve Chocolate, Westerhall Estate, the producers of Westerhall Rum, and Carib Brewery. We want to say a very special thank you to all those persons who supported. And we can't forget our ingredients providers, Real Value Supermarket, chipping in to ensure that these participants get the necessary ingredients that they need. So let me tell you the scope of things now. This is a competition that is intended to be very fun and exciting. It's going to be a lot of adrenaline. Well, unless my dear participants know how to handle themselves well. They have to make a beverage, an appetizer, and a main course, all within 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes sounds like a lot. Well, it's not a lot of time to play with. So, and guess what? The trick of this competition is we outside in the open air. So they have to battle with the wind and the forest, the birds, and everything else that's around. Yep, so let's see how well they do it. So I'm going to introduce to you my first participant for today before we get into chit chat with the judges who have a very hard task today. Come down and join me. So tell us about yourself, your team, where you're from, and all the good stuff that I need to know.
Okay, well, my name is Cameron Wildman. My team is from St. George's, and we are all past students of J.W. Fletcher. Okay. And we came together to take part in this competition. Okay, so the team have a special name, or you just no special name? Spices. Spices. All right. Well, we'll see how much spicy you all are today. Okay, so you're involved in the competition. Tell us about the prepping. How has it been in terms of sitting down and coming up with what you're going to prepare for us today? Well, it started off a bit rocky, but we're getting there. We started prepping everything, and let's hope it goes good. All right, when you're in the kitchen, things get very rocky. So all the best to you and your team, and we'll see you a little later. Thanks. All right, next up, he's no stranger to competition. A lot of you know him to be a bartender, the perfect mixologist as we know him. But today we're going to test his faith when it comes to the pots and pans, the spoons and forks, the knives, and the mixing up. All right, introduce yourself.
Well, good afternoon, good day. My name is Kishawn. A lot of people know me as Juice the Mixologist. Today I think I wear the hat of Juice the Chef. Yeah, man. Just coming and cook up some things, and let's see how the competition goes. All right, so tell us about your prepping and everything else, and how that has been. Yeah, well, the prepping was very good, you know. I got off to a little late start, but everything is good. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go too extravagant today. Just going to do something simple and effective. Okay, so that was juice. So let's see if juice could not just make the juice, but add the juice in the food as well. We'll see you a little later. All right, man. All right. So final up. Let's go. Come on down. I call him Mr. Hotshot, you know. All right. Introduce yourself. You seem to be the Mr. Hollywood around here for the entire morning. So introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Ronnie Edwards, Chef Ronnie, if you like to say that. I don't really have nothing much to say. I'm just here to compete and cook good food. Simple.
All right. So tell us about the prepping. How was that been?
The prepping, that's easy.
Okay. All right. But let's see if your easy is really easy at all. Yes. We'll check you out a little later. Thank you. All right. So there you have it. The 3 participants there for you. Vying for $1,000 is the first place prize, $600 to second place, and $400 for third. And they also get a gift basket, compliments, Maggi, And also consolation prizes compliments Courts Grenada Limited and Wester Hall Estate. We're going to give them the opportunity now to come to this lovely table here. This is where they're going to select the products of Maggi. They must incorporate the Maggi in their cooking, of course, and Wester Hall Estate. So I'm going to come down to my dear Angel. This is your chance to come to select the products that you wish to use. You normally shop?
Yes.
You look like somebody who shop for you. You know exactly what you're picking up. All right, next. All right. Everybody picking up dark rum. Next. Okay. Oh, I'll open it for you. Okay, excellent. So now that they've selected their products, ladies and gentlemen, see, I forget my two good friends. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment of truth, and this is where you have to wow the judges in your final product, so you can now head back to your station and start cooking. Remember, you only got 45 minutes to complete the task.
Anywhere me go, me and the girl them with me, that is natural. Just love my señorita. I'll drink any day, drink margaritas.
There is something new to the classic Wester Hall rum look. Wester Hall Estate Rum. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
No matter your beliefs, whatever your dreams, we all have one thing in common. We call these islands home. Beautiful Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. However, they are threatened by our actions. But we can collectively begin a new path in which our economic prosperity and well-being does not irreparably damage our islands. Let's use our natural resources in conscious and sustainable ways so that future generations too can enjoy our home. Let's care for our environment and keep its litter free and beautiful. Let's all pledge to take action against climate change by changing our behavior and changing our lifestyles to protect our environment. Join us today and let's keep Grenada green and clean.
Lord, 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 Lord. Lord, Lord, some descriptions I cannot say. Like humble abode, oh no, no, no. Can't call Grenada home, can't call Grenada home. This place sweet like honey, I call it honeycomb. Can't call Grenada home, I can't call Grenada home. This place sweet like honey, I call it honey. Can't call Grenada home, it's a whole heap of vibes when you come to Grenada. Can't call Grenada home, it's a whole heap of niceness down in Grenada. Can't call Grenada home, whole set of honey bees. Can't call Grenada home, it's the sweetness for me, baby.
I like to have spontaneous fun. And this is what this competition is all about. It is the second annual MTV Maggi Cook and Win competition. A competition that you have grown accustomed to for independence. But of course, we had to postpone. COVID, really took a turn in things. But we're right here in living color, and trust me, we have decided to stop the clock now because the appetizer is going to be presented. And trust me, we have some lovely appetizer presentation here for you. Remember, the contestants have to take what we call an independence twist. You have to use the independence colors within your dish or as a garnish, of course. So if you know what the independence colors look like, and they have to present it to the judges who would then taste it. Then later on in the competition, they're going to be creating their main course and of course a beverage, all featuring the colors of independence in whichever way or form. So we're going to check out on the judges in a short while so we can see the tasting from the first team. But before we do so, let's recognize our sponsors for today. We have our title sponsor, Maggi, the distributed by Brandon and Miners. We also have Wester Hall Estate, the producers of Wester Hall Rum. We have the Tower Estate, which provides a lovely venue today located in St. Paul's. Yeah, they always come on board to support us. We also have Carrot Brewery. Yep, we can't forget Carrot Brewery. And Flavors of Grenada, the Grenada Tourism Authority, and also Juve Chocolate. We also want to say a very special thanks to our contributors, directly or indirectly, making this competition a success. To the participants who worked so hard over the last couple of weeks to get their menus together and get their ideas together and all of that, we say a very special thank you to them. So while we chit chat and wait still, because this is the part of this competition I really can't deal because I am not past the tasting. I have on my apron today because I don't know what will happen. But in case something happens, I already prepared. But this is the part of the competition I just get real vexed because I doesn't get a chance to taste nothing. These judges will be more fortunate than me. But it's quite okay. Don't worry. They say good things never end. So it's a little later on. All right. So are we ready to go? Okay, we're not quite ready yet, so let's stick with me still. Yeah, chit chat. Remember, the first prize is going to receive $1,000, and the second place winner is going to receive $600, while our third place winner is going to go home with $400, plus other consolation prizes, compliments, or sponsors. This is the second annual event. We did it last year. It was a success right here at the Tower. So this year we decided to do it again. It was a little bit of a challenge, because COVID and all of these different things. But nonetheless, we're here and we're ready to go. We want to see the talent of these lovely individuals. We want to say special thanks to the Grenada Tourism Authority for featuring us. They're actually here with us today, showcasing, Grenada being the food capital of the world. We have to showcase our skills when it comes to the kitchen. So remember, it's a beverage, a main course, an appetizer. We completed the appetizer first, and then we're going to restart the clock and go back to our other parts of the competition. So while we wait on the judges and our team to come and make their first presentation for us, we're going to take a quick stop and we're going to come back. That's where I'm going to see if I can take my early taste, and then we come back a little later on.
Raise your bar with Juve Chocolate, an our line of local products made of superior quality and taste. Proudly produced at Diamond St. Mark with the support of Grenada's cocoa farmers, Juve products are the healthy, tasty, and affordable choice. On its own or in the mix, add a little Juve to give your treats and sweets that extra Juve products are available at your favorite supermarket in various sizes and flavors. Contact us on telephone 437-1839 or email juvechocolates@gmail.com. Juve Chocolate, raise your bar.
welcome back. And this is where we're going to present the appetizer part of the competition. I'm feeling kind of special because I wear Maggi apron, but not like if I'm doing anything. Well, yet. Soon happen. So I'm going to introduce to you table number 3 to present their appetizer to this panel of judges, and I'm going to hear the outcome. Welcome, my dears. Oh, look at that. Okay, team leader.
Pardon?
This is your chance to explain to the judges what they have before them.
So today we're presenting for our type appetizer, coupe de sucre. It's basically a French terminology for sweet plantain, and it's stuffed with sauteed saltfish. So we sauteed our saltfish with our seasoning peppers, onions, etc., bell peppers and stuff like that, and we served it with a tamarind sauce to balance the sweetness of the plantain, because the tamarind sauce is tangy. We in the forest, Congaree, everything everywhere, so we decided to pick the flower up back and add a color to vibrant the plate. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
it.
you look like if you meet some insects when you're going for these flowers.
Oh yes, very much so.
Oh well, good luck to you, girlfriend.
I know.
All right, so judges, feel free.
Great presentation.
Thanks.
Yeah. The only issue with it is that there is too much going on the plate.
Okay.
The appetizer is supposed to be very simple and not too much on the plate. So don't take it as bad criticism. It's always good criticism. So one of those could have worked perfect. Yeah. I see you use the blue pea flour. What do you know about the blue pea flour?
Oh, can you use it as a tea bag flour?
That's the only thing you know about it?
Off the top of my head, yes, yeah, many other attributes as it relates to your health, etc.
Excellent. I'm a fan of the blue pea flour. That's the reason why I ask you that.
Okay.
I'm a big fan. Yeah. So I also use that blue pea flour to do almost the same presentation for a saltfish sauce, coconut bakes, and cocoa tea presentation for the
Back on a
GTA
Sunday morning.
a Sunday morning breakfast. Yeah. So that's a good take. So I'm gonna hand you over to Chef Belinda.
I have one comment before Chef Belinda comes though. You talk about one in the plate, what about me?
Oh boy.
No, well, there's 3 of you, so if you get one, then there's none remaining. Nonetheless, let's carry on.
Well, I can't stop eating. This is delicious. This reminds me of exactly that. This is a great appetizer and also lovely for a breakfast, as Chef mentioned. It's delicious.
Thank you.
But what I'm not getting is that tamarind sauce. It looks nice on the plate, but it gets overpowered by the plantain and the saltfish together. So it's either a little bit more on the plate, or you reduce it a little bit more to give it a little bit more flavor.
Okay.
But great plate. Looks really nice. A trio.
All right.
Okay.
Chef Miguel? Save a piece for you.
Oh, well, you know how we roll.
Well, as my other judges have said, for me, as Chef Andre said to you earlier on, it's a bit too much on the plate, of course, for appetizer because, believe it or not, I just had one bite and I felt like it's already a bit filling.
Okay.
Right? So next time, one could work. I'm not getting the tamarind sauce as you incorporate it with the saltfish and the plantain. So I guess as much you just need to probably add a little bit more of the sauce next time whenever you're creating the dish again, and you will have a perfect balance.
Okay.
Right? And but otherwise, it looks beautiful and job well done.
Thank you.
All right, excellent. So there you had a team number 3. They're talking about one, it's too much on the plate, and they forget once they are wrong, what has had to happen. I had to get my share of the pie too, nonetheless. But congratulations to you. You can head back to your station and get yourself prepared for your next 2 rounds.
Thank you.
All right, so there you had a team number 3. I can't pronounce these fancy things that they call in there because I ain't no chef. I just have on an apron, but I don't know about these things. They send me to find something I want to know. What is that? Come in a little thing and say, well, here, tell me it's a little bowl. But nonetheless, so team number 2, you're up next. The man Juice himself. All right, stand right by me here. Okay, so tell us what's up.
So what we have before you today is something called the number 37.
Okay.
It's a mixture between Mexican, European, and Mediterranean. So we have the tostones, the plantains, we have the European, which is the cauliflower. The cauliflower is a mix between cauliflower, mascarpone, and basil. We also have coconut cream, and then you have the falafel. The falafel was made with pinto beans instead of chickpea to create the more silky texture.
Okay, judges, well, I think you heard it all. So,
So, what make you go that route? What make you come up with that idea of mixing all those um cuisine together?
So you might go to the restaurant and you might get a strictly Mediterranean dish, or you might get a strictly, African dish. To me, I think that all of the different cultures have something to offer. And some of them they marry very well together. So this was my creation.
So you will say that's a bit of fusion.
Yes.
Excellent, great. Um, the portion size is perfect for a starter. Yeah, great size for a starter. Your presentation rustic yet still elegant. So I could see you had to had some thought into it, and I think you got the outcome that you was looking for.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So the taste is in the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So once we taste it, the looks, the presentation, the final test now is to taste it and make sure that all those ingredients come together. I'll hand you over to Chef Belinda.
Wow, this is well done. I have to say, the cream has the perfect amount of sweetness. The plantain has a texture, and the falafel has a lot of flavor. Those are the great things.
And then the dill on top gives
The
you a
dill-
freshness.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's really quite nice. What would help me in this dish though, a little bit more moisture somewhere. So maybe some sort of salsa that gives it a little bit more moisture. But really flavorful. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so presentation is on point. The portion size for an appetizer is also on point. And as you see, I'm already finished. So trust me, looks are deceiving. But with you, you have the looks and you have the flavor to back it up. This here is simply amazing.
Thank you very much.
all right, juice. It seems like if you've been juicing over there. Okay, so
man,
there you
thanks.
have it. Congratulations, and we'll see you again in the next 2 rounds.
All right.
All right, so that was table number 2. So the judges clean their plates. You see when. Oh well, that's how the situation is, but it's quite okay. It's only once a year y'all be better show up and eat food nonetheless, but it's okay. All right, so a final table number 1. You can manage. All right. So, tell us what you got.
A tempura fried lambi, deep fried lambi with a light salad, some light breadfruit chips on the side, with a passion fruit dressing.
Okay.
Simple.
Very simple, but yet elegant to me. All right, judges, you want to take it away?
So presentation wise, you have some good colors, some good flavors, and the portion size is not that too much. The breadfruit could be a little bit more thinner and just be on the top instead of the side because you look as though you have 2 different presentation working here. But all together is actually it should be a good plate. I haven't had the opportunity to taste it yet, but once we do, or I do, we're going to be able to give it that full flavor profile.
Well, Ronnie, this is a beautiful looking plate. I mean, I love the colors. It's got a little red, a little gold, and a little green. And you know how I love those colors. And I love breadfruit. So this going together is quite amazing. Is that a salsa you have on top there?
Yes.
Okay. And what's in that salsa?
Just a little lemon juice, some pepper, salt.
Okay.
A little honey there.
Okay, great. So you have a little sweetness. Okay, great. The presentation does look amazing. I agree with Chef. Maybe a little thinner, giving a little airiness. But I see that you have the perfect size lime slice, so it gave you opportunity to a place to put it. So I'm gonna go and jump in and taste it. We're gonna give you our feedback on it, but it looks really good.
We want to give the gentleman an opportunity to go back to his station because they don't have that much time, and then the judge is going to come back and tell you how this appetizer tastes. So this is where we're going to give number one a chance to get back to his station and get the other contestants rolling again. We're going to restart the clock so that they can complete their main course and their beverage. We're going to come back, chat with the judges. They're going to tell us how this went down when we come back.
There is something new to the classic Wester Hall rum look. Wester Hall Estate Rum. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
No matter your beliefs, whatever your dreams, we all have one thing in common. We call these islands home. Beautiful Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. However, they are threatened by our actions. But we can collectively begin a new path in which our economic prosperity and well-being does not irreparably damage our islands. Let's use our natural resources in conscious and sustainable ways so that future generations too can enjoy our home. Let's care for our environment and keep its litter free and beautiful. Let's all pledge to take action against climate change by changing our behavior and changing our lifestyles to protect our environment. Join us today and let's keep Grenada green and clean.
Welcome back. So now we're going to be getting the feedback in terms of the taste of our last and final table number one. Yeah, we had to take a little break, so we give them a chance to head back to the station and restart the clock again, so that they can prepare their main course and their beverage. So the next time you see them, it's the main course. So I'm going to put you in the spot. You try to talk for everybody.
The heat is on.
Oh, well, trust me, I can see that.
The heat is on.
Give us the feedback.
Well, the flavor profile. I mean, this plate here is simply, as you say, the color and everything is really breathtaking, right? But when you do take a bite of the lambi with the salsa and the bit of the passion fruit glaze on top, is like a burst of paradise in your mouth. That's, I mean, paradise. I mean, when you come to paradise, you get a bit of everything, right? We are in paradise right now. I mean, look, we're here, right? Okay. But the lambi, right? You get that nice crispiness from the tempura on the lambi, right? Of course, we have the salsa with a bit of beet in it, so it gives a nice extra crunch, right, to the salsa. It just simply tastes amazing.
And add flavors, you would know flavors anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
We are flavors.
Okay. And I know they have the colors in there because I know at flavors you're all good when it comes to the colors. Yeah. So, okay. So I want to now get a little general feedback in terms of what you all would have observed so far from the beginning to this particular stage. You know, we had a little rocky start, but like most competition, that's how it is. So give us the feedback in terms of how things have been thus far.
Well, so far, what I observed, everyone seems to know what they're doing. They came well prepared, right? They came with the knowledge of what they'll be doing and the execution.
Okay.
Right? It's been smooth sailing so far from all of the contestants. It's like they're working like well-oiled machines. But I don't know how one individual could work as a machine, but I guess we are all machines.
Oh well, if you're in
Right,
the game, you gotta know how to press the buttons now.
Exactly,
Oh, well.
exactly, right? So everyone seems to be doing quite well, right? They're quite comfortable. There's no one is breaking us yet, but I think we should apply some pressure. Should we? We should apply some pressure.
Oh well,
because
that's what this competition
they're
is
looking
about.
too comfortable, man.
Yeah,
Right?
fine.
But it could also just mean that they have a knowledge of what they're doing, and that's what we're looking for.
Well, trust me, the pressure is going to come with the time because they don't have much time.
Ooh, TikTok.
TikTok. All right. You want to share your thoughts?
Station number 1, Ronnie, he was just moving fast with pace, and in this business, that is really something that you have to work in. You have to have pace to get the job done, and so we did. Everybody got the thing done on time, and we look at time in the competition.
So one of the things I could say is time management is very important when it comes to any competition, where they give you a time that you have to work against because you're working against the clock. So all the individual competitors and different stations seems as though they had the time management on lock, and they seems to be able to produce good product at the end. You know, you had the use of our local ingredients. The colors was there. Then you have our competitor number 3 using some of the international flavors and cuisine, which came together very good. You could taste the dill in the his presentation, and you know that Mediterranean flavor was explosive in your mouth. You know, so yeah, so the guys have an idea. They're very confident. But I ain't seen nobody sweating yet, as Chef Miguel said. They apparently they take all the pressure and they actually put it on the plate and create a very good dish.
Okay. All right. So there you had it. That's the first round of the observation. Trust me, the time is quickly running down. This is the time that I'm going to make them sweat now to tell them how much time they have remaining. So I could tell you all the other 15 minutes more remaining to complete your main course, and there'll be no extra time. That's the sweat part. And that's the part I'm going now to check them out.
It's that time again for partying. Start the thing, give me the leeway. Back and I'll start on the freeway. I'm feeling as if it's my B-day. Let me unwrap the vibes and come alive. Because we get steady.
So we're going around to find out what's happening here. So tell me what's going on with you here.
I'm cooking.
I know you're cooking, but what are you cooking?
This is a slightly pan-seared fish with a green banana and plantain smash.
Okay, and you think you could complete that in a lot of time? Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's taking 5.
Oh, okay, he said it will take him 5 minutes to finish. Well, let's see about that at the end. All right, so table number 1, that's table number 1. Table number 2, what are you doing?
Yeah, man. Just wrapping up my sushi mat right now. So I'll be doing some sushi.
Oh.
Right, I'll be doing some veggie sushi and I'll be doing some spicy tuna.
Okay. All right, so you think you could complete that in that 15 minutes you have remaining? All right. I tell you the confidence around here. All right, we go into the back now to see what's going on to the back. 4 superstars out here. All right, so what are you all doing now?
Plating. Just once this here is finished, it's complete.
Okay, so plating already. Kudos to you all and your speed self. All right, so there you had the table number 3. They're getting ready to plate their stuff. We had number 1 and number 2. They just have about 15 minutes to go, and then they have the beverage to complete. So we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back a little later on for the tasting part.
Someone we alright. It's grooving all night. You feel highly energized. Well, who bring it all our vibes? Everybody's gifted in this own right, so sing out to make it.
5 minutes more.
Cannot be enough play, but the people demonstrate. come out to perform. Tell them we live steady, yeah. Somebody tell them for me. They can train me energy, no need no time at all. See your life in way, get that, take that from way. Call me king of Duvet, I got the remedy. Let's jump up in harmony, happy for all of them. Let's believe it, motivation all of us need it. Each check, who can you will feel it.
There is something new to the classic Wester Hall rum look. Wester Hall Estate Rum. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
No matter your beliefs, whatever your dreams, we all have one thing in common. We call these islands home. Beautiful Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. However, they are threatened by our actions. But we can collectively begin a new path in which our economic prosperity and well-being does not irreparably damage our islands. Let's use our natural resources in conscious and sustainable ways so that future generations too can enjoy our home. Let's care for our environment and keep its litter free and beautiful. Let's all pledge to take action against climate change by changing our behavior and changing our lifestyles to protect our environment. Join us today and let's keep Grenada green and clean.
Welcome back. This is where we're going to get into the second category of this competition. It's the main course category. I'm telling you. This is one of the competitions where I have not seen one of these participants sweat up to now. So let's hope the next category get them skating on their feet and not falling down and hurting themselves. But yeah, having fun in the mix. So I'm going to call up table number 3. We're going to start from there. Table number 3, you're up now to make their presentation with the main course. Remember, this was a 3-category competition, a beverage, appetizer, and a main course. And of course, we want to say a very special thanks to our sponsors, Maggi, who are title sponsors for the 2nd straight year, and also the Grenada Tourism Authority, Flavors of Grenada, the Tower Estate, Carib Brewery, Juve Chocolate, and all the other partners that were involved. All right, let's go, my dear.
Hello again.
Okay.
Bonjour.
All right. I just need you to tell me what's going on here.
Our main dish today is conchara, Spanish name. Basically snail or conch, however you prefer, you know it as. It's a perfect combination of fresh creamy coconut turmeric corn served over pureed breadfruit and fresh vegetables, so well sauteed veggies.
Okay.
And we have beets. That's our garnish.
Excellent. All right. So, judges, your moment of truth. Trust me, y'all have it hard today. Despite the eating part, I ain't jealous earlier.
Hi again. It seems as though you guys had all those French cuisine name locked.
Well, it goes back to history. All
That's
our
right.
colonizers,
Or Spanish cuisine name
incorporated.
locked. Your veg, nice. I hope it's crunchy. Yeah.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. All right. Your presentation, I think you guys take a hint from my advice when it comes to the quantity of stuff on a plate. This is a perfect presentation with among for a main course, because at the end of the day, you know your protein is always what stands out.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah. The beet, is it cooked or is from a can?
Cooked.
Cooked. And did you season your beet?
No.
Okay. So everything that's on a plate has to be seasoned. Because everything on the plate expect to be eaten, so it has to be seasoned. Okay? Those are little hints and observation you will get from chefs who is judging that will add to your arsenal. So next time you're doing something like that, you will definitely wouldn't forget.
With the intention of not overpouring everything, I choose not to season it because of we incorporated the Maggi within the curried punch.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Free good pick up on your what do you say, damage control. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna hand you over to Chef Belinda.
Okay.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
How are you today? Good?
Yes, I'm good.
Well, you guys did an amazing job today. You came out to win. Let's see how it ends up. It's a beautiful looking plate. Chef Andre mentioned he had the right portion. I don't.
Preferred more?
It's not equal. My portion's a little smaller. So when you do portion things out, it has to be consistent. Is that celery that you have in there?
Yes.
Okay. Did you cook that or that's just raw celery?
Iced.
I'm sorry?
We cut up the celery into a design and we iced it.
You iced it, okay. So it's just an element of cooked and it's just and a garnish of iced celery. Very nice. I love beets, so all kinds of ways. It would probably been lovely to have it pickled, but we're gonna see how it tastes. I love breadfruit, so the consistency of the breadfruit is exactly what I would like to see. So I'm excited about that. So I'm looking forward to tasting it.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you the opportunity to critique as well and tell us about the taste since you've been diving in since the plate reached before you.
You have to sell me out, so.
That's quite okay. Well, I mean, everybody's seen you already, so go right ahead.
Boy. You just sold me out there.
Well.
Well, the presentation, I'm a chef. Everything that tastes good had to also look good. Okay. Right?
And feel good too.
No. I will tell how you feel after. I didn't want to make you hungry yet.
That's quite okay. You're doing a good job at that so far.
All right, cool. So, basically, my thing is I love the presentation. And I'm a chef. I love to present things. As much as it tastes good, you got to look good too. Okay. Right? The portion size for me is quite fine. It's quite appealing to me. I could have this and still have dessert after. You have any dessert for me?
No, dessert today. Wow.
You'll get your beverage shortly.
I have a question though. Was this intended to go with your appetizer? The appetizer was the salted fish with the plantains, right? And this was the second course.
Yes.
Well done. So it's a whole seafood combination. Yes. Very nice.
Right. So the flavor profile. I love the creaminess of the breadfruit. Right. Okay. It's nice and it's smooth. Right. It just literally it melts in your mouth. Right. The curd lambi, the flavors are well balanced. I was cut off from finishing taste everything.
That's quite okay. You can't have everything all at one time, you know. So you got to take your time.
Right? So just by the look of it, the way that the vegetable has been blanched, the way that it has been cooked, it looks quite vibrant. So I can tell you have a proper cook on the vegetables itself. Your presentation is on fleek. I love everything. All the flavors come together quite nicely. It's a good mellow of flavors in your mouth. Nothing is overpowering the next. Okay. Right? So, job well done.
That was table number 3 doing their main course for you. And of course, they came strong for the appetizer. It looks like if they have the ticking time bomb on the table. But let's see what the beverage will bring when the time comes. Kudos to you and your team. You can go back. All right. I'm telling you, you talk about culinary.
Leave my place for me, please.
You talk. So you want to be on TV and asking people for things?
Well, they say ask and it shall be given unto you.
Okay,
Leave my place for me and I shall eat it later on.
Don't worry, you won't find. I could think, but the last category is yours, so you're gonna figure that one out when the time comes. And I ain't helping you to walk down those steps, you know. Okay, all right, you know, we just have a little chit chat with the judges. We have a little chit chat with the judges sometimes. They have a hard task. Pressure is on them now. So table number 2, you're up next. Let's see what Juice is going to bring to the table.
In the middle.
Right, so we have sushi platters.
All right. Well, Juice.
Might see two different type of presentations.
Okay. So, Juice.
One with fish and one with vegetables.
Juice, and tell us what's going on here.
So we have sushi platters. Is ideal for a group setting. So we have one vegetable sushi, and then we have one spicy tuna sushi. We also have the whole sauce.
And what is the house sauce?
The whole sauce, it's just a simple sauce, soy with some rice vinegar, some sugar, and just a little salt, and we have a little hint of honey in it.
Okay. Well, I think I'll probably take Chef Andre first since he dig in first. Okay.
Just, we did it again. Seems as though you're like traveling.
Yeah, that's one of my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to travel the world and taste food, and just enjoy culinary experience.
So it's not a bad idea. Trust me, it's not a bad idea. I could attest. I think in my culinary experience, I have been nearly everywhere. I try a lot of different cuisine. One of the most exciting thing I used to do is like when we have like food fair. I would not eat like go behind the food from the Caribbean. I would go from food towards food from all over the world because I already know Caribbean flavors. So you having that imagination to create something that you never had on hand experience, actually experiencing face to face.
This is actually my second time making sushi.
Yeah.
I practiced at home and then I did it here today.
Yeah, so it's not a bad thing. So for your dip, the dip I would like it to be a little bit more acidic.
Acidic.
Yeah. So not on this too much on the sweet side. Yeah. So because if you're doing the original sushi, you realize you have fish, they're a little bit more acid with that book and balance it off properly. With the veggie are cooked nice, they're crunchy. Yeah, nice presentation.
Yeah.
Nice thinking out of the box.
Yeah, I'm just kind of put off. I know I had to use a different kind of rice. So I had to use the basmati rice instead of the sushi rice because I actually left my sushi rice whole. So
Listen,
the rice is not the same consistency as the sushi that you will be accustomed to.
Listen, in every competition there is hiccups. But it's you as a chef to use those hiccups and grab something out of the hat as a magician and make it work for you. So this is a stepping stone for you to learn from that experience, and don't take it as though it's a negative or it's a bad thing. It's a learning experience. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Okay. I recognize y'all really.
Excuse me.
Yeah, BC, I'll give you a little chance. That's table number 2. You whipped up the sushi and all of that. Y'all doing your things out there.
Right. So, presentation. I love the presentation. And the fact that you're trying something new, right, shows your enthusiasm and you really actually love what you do and you're looking to excel and build yourself in this culinary field, right? I love sushi, right? Every time I have a chance, I'm going to get sushi, right? Whether it be freely given or I have to pay for it, but it's kind of expensive and thing, eh?
I tasted first time for my birthday last week Sunday though.
Oh, really?
First time.
Wow.
And I just tried to replicate.
All right, that's good.
So now you don't need to buy it again. You can make it for a little small cost. Yeah, talk to me first, though, so I can tell you what we're charging.
I will surely do that. Right? The tuna, the spiciness that you get from the tuna is quite nice. It's well balanced. What is the pepper in there?
So we have cayenne pepper, and we put a little lime juice in it with some salt and some black pepper.
All right, wonderful. All right, I love the presentation and it tastes really good.
Thank you very much.
Job well done.
All right.
Wow. Just Kalam. Looks really good. Tastes really good as well. Which Maggi product did you use in this?
So the fish seasoning.
Very good. So that's why I guess it tastes very well. seasoned. I'm in agreement with Chef Andre. It needs a little acidic in the sauce. Maybe having if you had some wasabi, that would have helped
Wasabi.
even.
Yes,
put in
the
there.
wasabi got left off the plate. I have wasabi.
Oh, you can bring it over here then. Interview. But 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 very well executed. Of course, the rice did give you a little setback because it's a little too al dente. But other than that, doing it for the second time, rolling it without I know you had challenges with the piece of equipment to help roll it, but you did an amazing job working with what you have, and that's the key in this business. Again, to take something out from nothing and make something and make it happen no matter what. And you came out, you showed out, and you did it. Great job.
Thank you very much.
All right. Excellent. Listen, I having a serious problem out here because all this niceness going on here and all I could do is just talk. But nonetheless, you see, that's what I game pay for, to talk and run my mouth. That was table number 2 up for you with his main course. We have final table number 1. You're hearing them about saving and saving. Saving and saving. Saving and saving. Just don't worry, coming across there to talk price in a short while. Nobody even here with nothing unpaid. Yeah, don't even try that one. Table number 1, you're up next. All right, there you go, Mr. Hollywood.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so tell us what you got here.
Okay, so this is a mushy peas with a pan-seared fish with a turmeric cream sauce on the top, coconut cream sauce, and a green banana with plantain mash.
All right, okay. So judges, the tasting is all yours.
Wow. This is one sexy looking plate there, Ronnie. I tell you. Very, very good. Very good looking plate. I absolutely love plantain. So I know that I am going to really, really enjoy this this dish. You put the breadfruit in the plantain as well?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Even better. I'm looking forward to tasting it. But you're right. Chef here is really enjoying the mushy peas and the plantain mash. So I think I'm gonna dig in. But
Yeah.
very good looking plate. Very well presented. Love the texture of the plantain and the mushy peas. It'll be a first time for me. But we're gonna see what it tastes like.
All right, okay, there you have it.
Okay, so Chef Ronnie,
Yes.
job well done.
Thank you.
Right? I heard you was telling me something earlier on today that the plantain and green banana mash is something that you learned from, was it your grandfather or grandmother?
Oh, grandmother.
Your grandmother.
She is someone that always used to mix these type of stuff together, and they used to taste very good for me as a kid growing up, and they still do taste good. Me making it, so I hope you enjoy that.
Yes, right. It does taste really good, right? And it's something that is not too creamy, right? But yet for all it does melt in your mouth with a little bit of crunch or chewiness behind it, right? You can still taste the green banana in it. You could still taste the plantain in it. It comes together quite nicely. So thanks to Grandma.
For you to taste each and every
Right,
flavor.
the mushy peas, right, is very tasty. I'm guessing what Maggi product did you use in the mushy peas?
Well, the only two things that has Maggi is the Maggi coconut
Yes.
for the sauce and the Maggi fish seasoning for the fish, obviously.
Nice.
So.
And your coconut sauce, coconut turmeric sauce, is it?
Coconut turmeric sauce.
Trust me, it's well balanced, it's nice and flavorful, and trust me, it's a twist.
Thank you.
Alright, so job well done. Does really taste good.
Thank you.
But you should stop eating before you start twisting yourself more.
I can't twist anymore.
Oh, well, because you have a serious segment coming up just
Hi
now.
again, Ronnie.
Hi.
Job well done.
Thank you.
Short notice, nicely executed. My only critic on this plate is a little bit more heat, like spice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have the lemon or the lime to give you that sour. You have your coconut milk that give you the sweet. So what you're missing there right now is a little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat. Yeah. And I know you are Indian. So you miss out that. Your grandmother wouldn't be pleased on that one. All right, a little bit of humor there. But all on well is a nice balanced plate. The plantain and green banana mash. It didn't overcook to become too starchy. Most of the starch didn't come out to make it too gooey, so it was perfectly executed. So all together, a nice balanced plate. Your sauce for the coconut curry, since that you didn't use no fish stock or anything like that,
No.
that came out real nice.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So keep striving on, love your craft, and then you'll be where you want to be.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Job well done.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
All right. Excellent. Okay, so that was it for the main course category. We're into a very serious category where it's going to be a Lone Ranger in the mix. Yeah, let's see how he does with that. So kudos to you. You get back and prepare for your next segment.
Thank you.
All right, so there you had it, the main course. We're going to take a quick little break, and when we come back, it's going to be the final category for the day, the beverage category. They don't have too long to make it, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Raise your bar with Juve chocolate, an our line of local products made of superior quality and taste. Proudly produced at Diamond St. Mark with the support of Grenada's cocoa farmers, Juve products are the healthy, tasty and affordable choice. On its own or in the mix, add a little Juve to give your treats and sweets that extra mmm. Juve products are available at your favorite supermarket in various sizes and flavors. Contact us on telephone 437-1839 or email juvechocolates@gmail.com. Juve Chocolate, raise your bar.
Alright, welcome back, and this is the MTV Magic Cook and Win competition for 2022. It's the second annual competition. We have knocked down two of the categories so far. We had the appetizer and we had the main course. We're heading into the final category, which is the beverage. And you know, to stall with the beverage part, okay? You know, that's another part that's very intriguing for me. And you know what's the best part? There is only, well, two judges in that mix. So the third one is going to be me. Well, indirectly, but nonetheless, we're going to have fun in this category. It's going to be 5 minutes that they have to prepare these drinks, not more than 5, right? So we're going to call them up one by one to tell us exactly what is the theme of their cocktail or the beverage of their choice. And remember, they had to use the Wester Hall product. No if, but, perhaps, no maybe. So, table number 1, you call you up last, we call you up first this time. You're exhausted, I see.
No, not really.
Okay. So, your cocktail. Tell us.
I call it Mango Jack.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a weird name. Just thought of it, but.
And which one of the Wester Hall products you're going to use to execute that?
I'm using the Jack Iron.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright, okay. So, all the best with that one. Mango Jack. Alright, table number 2, let's rock it. Juice.
Yeah man. So today I'll be doing something called the festival.
Alright.
Alright, it's a blackcurrant infused cocktail. So let's hope for the best.
Alright, best of luck to you. And which one of the West Hall products you're using?
The number 5.
Okay, number 5 it is. And finally, number 3.
So the drink we will be making is called banana ambiance, which basically means high class. So in a sense, when you drink it, you're feeling bougie. And it will be served in a coconut shell.
All right. Which one of the Westall products you're using?
We're using Westall Dark Rum number 3.
Okay, excellent. All right. So there you have it. Mango Jack. What was the next one? Oh, Festival. Drinks to make you feel bougie. All sort of stuff. Well, there you have it. We're going to give them the chance. They only have 5 minutes to complete these drinks. And that 5 minutes starts now. Hit it on.
Master from the entrance. Trouble start from the entrance. Trouble start. Mass up in the entrance. Trouble start. Havoc in the entrance. Trouble start. Who make the people run up and down? Run up and down. Run up and down. Run up and down. Who make them dash the powder? Drop the water. Climb on the fence. Woy yoy, in front the gate he was a holy passy. Line long and we just wanna come in.
2 minutes remaining.
Look them people pushing in. Oh Lord, who come to my shop? Who look pay? Who spend the money? Who jump
1 minute remaining.
and up in the air. Okay, let we start the bacchanal here. I say the master from the entrance. Trouble start from the entrance. Trouble start. Mass up in the entrance.
10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the table.
And if the rain come down, that just a do the fun. Can we not stop until it done? Oh gosh, who come to my shop? People who pay, who spend the money, who jump already.
Table number 3, you're up this minute. Hands should be off the table and drinks up in front. All right.
Okay, so you don't drink alcohol, this one does not have.
She loves videos.
Okay.
Somebody did their homework.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, look what they did. Yes, they did.
Okay. So this is the final category for this competition. It's the beverage category where the contestants were tasked to create a beverage in 5 minutes using the Wester Hall Estate product of their choice. They had a couple different choices to use from and incorporate it in their own way to come up with that tasty, alcoholic, and non-alcoholic beverage. We have to switch things up a little bit. You know, we can't be too jealous all the time. Some people don't really indulge like myself. But nonetheless, tell us about the judges laughing at you. I ain't reached alcoholic status yet, but I just indulge.
Looking at this right now will know you too well.
Well, a good thing, some people probably don't even know who behind the mask. They just seen the glasses. Anyways, you looking for problems today, you know. So tell us, you managed to kick this off in 5 minutes. What's mixed in there?
So we have frozen bananas with the number 3, sorry. Dark rum with pineapples, ice. We had coconut cream. We had a dash of nutmeg as well as a cherry is inside.
All right. So, judges, who want to go first based on the presentation and look?
I guess.
You have to soak it all in.
Wow. I just have to say, what a beautiful looking drink. I mean, there's those colors again, so you know I'm excited. Red, yellow, green. And it looks very creamy. I tasted just a little bit, and the banana flavor is very not too strong, but the perfect amount of rum is also incorporated. So I can't wait to taste more. But it is one good looking drink. Well done.
Okay.
And the coconut shell, a very nice touch. It's very authentic. Well, good job.
Well, I would say the presentation is lovely. The only thing I've ever drank out of a coconut shell is coconut water. Never actual beverage, right? The taste of it is quite nice, right? The presentation is quite nice. I can see it incorporated the red, the green, and the yellow, keeping things local and Grenadian, right? And you even have some freshly grated coconut on top right there. That tastes good along with your drink.
Yeah.
This time I could taste the nutmeg.
Good.
Right, so it's quite balanced, well put together. For me, it just needs a little bit more of the number 3 in it.
Oh,
yes.
Trust you.
Yeah, I could taste it just at the tip of the tongue, but just a little bit more would have done perfect for the drink, utilizing the ingredient.
Note she said the drink was supposed to make you feel bougie, not
Bougie.
topple over.
Now, if you have to feel bougie, you have to feel nice about it, you know.
No, bougie people just take long to topple over and get nice though. Yeah, that's why you got it in a glass like that.
I understand.
So,
I mean, the glass alone, I feel like if I'm in paradise. So, yeah, paradise is expensive, enough, so I bougie. Well, bougie.
Yeah, isn't that they get to keep the glass?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna beach somewhere in Tahiti, getting my drink, non-alcoholic drink, in a coconut shell like this. With the you said there's pineapple.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is perfectly. You remind me of my liquid breakfast that I have every morning. So I think you guys did a great job.
Thank
the
you.
flavors are there. The consistency with the bananas, nothing is overpowering. Everything is balanced. You have a nice display of the sugar and the coloring of the rim of your serving utensil, and with the mix of the cherry inside. When you swirl it in and you feel that lump in there, you're trying to figure out what is there. So this is
A nice
actually
surprise.
having you traveling. So you see, as I say,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a beach in Tahiti. I'm in Grenada, but I'm traveling. I'm like my friend Juicy. I'm like on a culinary journey. But altogether, excellent.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you guys are having fun today.
Yeah.
Today started off as Kishawn said, a little bit rocky, but we are winding down to the end, and you guys are adding that extra touch to make it a perfect ending. Great.
Thank you.
All right, excellent. So that was the category. The beverage, that was team number 3. Well, you say they could keep the glass, so I don't think you want it back anymore. All right, so we're going to bring up team number 2. Well, I shouldn't say team, Lone Ranger number 2.
And he has a hat to go with it too.
All right, there we go. Okay, so tell us what we have before us.
So we have this cocktail called the Festival. It's a blackcurrant infused with muddled cucumber. We have a little hints of melon. That's in the alcoholic beverage. And then we have the blackcurrant with some lime juice. And we muddle some cucumber in it with some nutmeg syrup.
All right. So, judges, what do you say?
This drink is truly refreshing.
Thank you.
Right? If it's a palate cleanser or so, that will work for me too. But just the drink by itself is truly refreshing. The flavors is quite there, and the use of the cucumbers is a nice thing to just cool you down.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was making the drink, you see I made a little sun. So
Yeah.
my idea was on the beach with a little rum cooler, nothing too hard on you after you finish your dinner, to just take you into the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I do taste the rum in it, right? It's a nice hint that blends quite perfectly with the drink itself. It truly amazing. I enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
But you needed those cucumbers to cool you down after all those.
All that hot food he had. Well, Kalan, this is a beautiful drink. It's perfect amount of alcohol for me. And the cucumber, I love the smell of cucumbers. It makes me feel, I don't know, refreshed. It makes me feel healthy. And so I love the aroma from the drink. And it's not overly sweet, and it's not too dry. It's like the perfect balance. Well done.
So once again, congratulations, job well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I'm having a liquid sorbet.
Yeah.
I'm having a liquid sorbet. So as Chef Miguel says, it's like a palate cleanser. So I'm thinking now, from the banana that I just had, the banana based drink I just had, and I had this here right now. This actually cleansed my palate. So it's like having a sorbet, but in a liquid form. So job well done.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
All right, so there you have it. Station number 2, Juice himself juicing up the things and cleansing them at the same time, cool down the temperature a little bit. All right, so we go to our final table. Number 1.
Yes, I can make y'all get drunk.
Well, after the palate cleanse, well, you got to do something.
Here you have it.
Come and judge that one. Come and drink that one.
All right, so tell us what you got.
This is what I called Mango Jack.
Hmm?
Yes.
What's in there?
It is a mixture of Jack and, which is from Westerhall. A little bit of mint in there, some ginger syrup, and a little bit of nutmeg at the top.
All right, excellent. So, tell us how this looks, how it tastes.
Well, Mango Jack, right? As I said, you're trying to jack us up.
Yes, definitely.
All right, okay, right. Well, I could definitely taste all the different flavors, right? The hint of mint is quite there as a back note. The jackan is definitely there because I was watching you make that drink and it's like, you think we're going to a fete after?
Well, party.
Party. Right? The overall drink is quite flavorful, it's quite well balanced. For a minute I was a bit scared to see the amount of jack you put in it, but it with the mango, right? And I see you put a hint of ginger syrup in it also. It was well balanced at the end. And I could literally have this now. I'm not scared anymore.
Thank you.
You helped me.
Look like a weakling.
Wow. Beautiful looking drink. Love the colors. It's like sunshine. And I love mangoes. And the hint of mint kind of gives me that cool, fresh feeling. And of course, the nutmeg just topped it off very well. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous myself, but I don't know where it got lost. Maybe the ice melted a little bit, and it's very good. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. Table number 1, the final table presenting his drink presentation for you. We're going to let the judges do their thing. It's going to be a very tight one because they have to tabulate their appetizer, their main course, and now the beverage category to come up with the final winner for today. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we would share the results with you. I'm going to see if I get a little morsel behind there. I know what little scraps they have. So while the judges do their thing, get maybe a second drink and cool themselves down, I'm going to be scouting around and see what's there while they tabulate their scores and all of that. I don't want to be in your shoes this kind of time. But I must say, on behalf of all our sponsors, we want to thank the participants for being here with us and taking the time off to be here and sharing their culinary skills and talent with the whole of Grenada and the wider diaspora who's going to be looking at the competition. And I must congratulate these participants for, doing what? It was a beverage competition where they had to use alcohol, and they quickly decided, okay, well, if there's somebody that don't drink alcohol, we're going to make something that's non-alcoholic. So trust me, that's keeping things up. All right, so you can head back to your station and clean up and get ready for the final results. We'll be back.
There is something new to the classic Wester Hall rum look. Wester Hall Estate Rum. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
No matter your beliefs, whatever your dreams, we all have one thing in common. We call these islands home. Beautiful Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. However, they are threatened by our actions. But we can collectively begin a new path in which our economic prosperity and well-being does not irreparably damage our islands. Let's use our natural resources in conscious and sustainable ways so that future generations too can enjoy our home. Let's care for our environment and keep it litter-free and beautiful. Let's all pledge to take action against climate change by changing our behavior and changing our lifestyles to protect our environment. Join us today and let's keep Grenada green and clean.
Welcome back. We're at the final stage of this competition. It was a kind of long, well, not kind of, a long and tedious one. Probably everybody tired and all these different things. But yet for all, it's a successful competition for the second year. In case you're wondering if you're joining us this late, well, it was the MTV Maggi Cook and Win competition, the one that you know from since last year, Independence, but we had to delay because of COVID. But we're here with you live and full in color. These participants, they were really put on their A game today and prepared 3 categories for us: a beverage, an appetizer, and a main course. Before we release the results to you, we just want to say a very special thanks to our sponsors once again. Without them, this would not be possible. So we want to say a very special thanks to our title sponsor, Maggi, the distributors by Bryden and Miners. We also want to say a very special thanks to the Tower Estate for always taking the time out to host us. Yeah, and when I give them trouble, they just accommodate me. And also, we want to say thanks to Flavors of Grenada, who's always willing and able to assist when we call upon them. The Grenada Tourism Authority. We also want to say thanks to Juve Chocolate, Carib, Wester Hall Estate, the producers of Wester Hall Rum, and all the other sponsors who worked directly or indirectly to make this happen. We want to say a very special thank you to the judges, of course, for taking the time to come. Every year I stress them. When I tell them they're leaving a certain hour, they just leave another hour. But it comes with the territory. But we want to say thanks. To our production team, we want to say a very special thank you. But this now is the moment of truth where you get to find out who the winner of this competition is. Now, the winner of the first prize will walk away with $1,000. The second place winner would walk away with $600, while the third place would walk away with $400 plus consolation prize, thanks to our sponsors. So let's do this. All right, I like to be like Soca Monak sometimes, but time is against us. So we want to say the person coming in third, and the good thing about this competition, nobody goes home a loser. in the interest of time, the person placing third, open the paper. AA. What is this now? All kind of fancy thing going on here. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the person placing third is none other than the man himself, Juicy Juice Kishawn Brathwaite. Kishawn, we say congratulations to you for placing third in the competition. And the thing going down to the buyer now. So we left with first and second. What should I do? I should give first? Yeah, I'll give first. So give them a chance to celebrate. All right, so the person placing first is none other than table number 5. You know, table number 5. Or you can't catch me with that. So the person placing, okay, I like to call the roadrunner. He come in. I'll wait for the roadrunner. He was, yeah, the roadrunner reach. All right. So the person placing first is table number 6. What's your mouth over there? All right, let me kick the joke. The person placing first in this year's competition is none other than table number 3, headed by Kimlin Wildman and her team. So therefore, our second place winner is Rodney Edwards. And I want to say a very special, although we have a winner, I want to say a very special congratulations to Rodney for his last minute. Ronnie, a very special thanks and congratulations to Ronnie for taking the time off this 99th hour to be part of this competition and taking 10 minutes to come up with his presentation today. So Ronnie, you have a special prize for you. We want to say a very special thanks again to all our sponsors, all the adjudicators who are here today, Chef Belinda, Chef Andre, and Chef Miguel for doing an excellent job. And of course, we cannot continue to emphasize our special thanks to the participants who did an excellent job today. What started off as rocky road ended up as smooth sailing. And let's not forget our most exquisite venue where you could always visit for tea and other stuff. Don't forget the farm to table as well that they do. You could check out the Tower Estate on your next vacation or your next what we call idle time. You have time to spare. Check them out and they'll take care of you. On behalf of the rest of the team, we want to say a very special thank you. I'm Kishawn Thomas saying goodbye.
Now get to read how we was, yes. We dance for all our readers, yes. So who does matter the party? I'll tell you it's. Shout this like them nowhere. We represent. Who's the body's passing? 4-7. Them no crazy like where. Cause we from. Up in mountain, we in day. And when it comes to fighting, we don't play. We not leaving this land till we say promoter and police can't move away. I say we don't hype it up whenever my team link up. Cause we bring the vibes, we bring the life. Yes, we bring everything. Session